Welcome back to the Untested Chef. Welcome back, y'all, to the Untested Chef. This week we're going to be doing something a little bit easier than we usually do. And it's something that I really like, and you guys probably haven't had a ton of it, and maybe you don't really like the place. It's called Red Lobster, but we're going to be doing Cheddar Bay Biscuits is how they call it. I just call them Cheddar Biscuits. Anyway, they're going to be super tasty today. We're going to get into that in here in just a minute. We're going to do a little bit of some B-roll. Alright team, time to get this going. So first things first, part of the recipe requires that the butter become melted, not softened, but actually melted. Melted. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on that. We're gonna melt this bad boy. So just get a couple things of I think they call this butter. Anyway, so you're gonna need a cup of butter. This is going to make about 16 biscuits in total. If you want to do half of that, then just take this bad boy and cut it in half. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start doing that now. Alright, now it's time to get the dry ingredients put together. So let's go ahead, we're going to get ourselves 4 cups of flour, all-purpose. Alright, go ahead and put yourself your baking soda. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Powder, okay, not soda, powder. Anyway, 2 tablespoons of baking powder. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and then 4 teaspoons of garlic, powder, granulated garlic. Both of them work. Go ahead and put those together in there. You can also put in some cayenne pepper if you'd like to make it a little bit more spicy, but there's some kids around here, and so we're not going to do that. Anyway, go ahead and just whisk that all together really nicely. You want to make sure that you evenly mix everything in there. Alright, so once you get that thoroughly incorporated, we're going to go ahead and get our melted butter and our buttermilk. So we're going to need 2 cups of buttermilk right here, okay? Go ahead and slowly start pouring that bad boy in. Alright, just kind of get that incorporated a little bit. Then we can go ahead and put in our butter. Right, so the butter has melted down. Go ahead and get that in there. So when you're doing this, make sure that you don't get it all over the place. That's probably not going to work for you very well. Alright, so just mix everything together very thoroughly. You can already start to smell it. That warm butter in there. Alright, so just completely incorporate all that together really nicely. Just make sure that you don't have any more dried flour in there at all. Alright, once you get those bad boys all put up in there, it's time to put the cheese. So I don't skimp on the cheese. So for this, it's going to be 3 cups of cheese. Not 1 cup, not 2 cups, but 3 cups of cheese. So go ahead and get that, and you're just going to fold it in. We don't mess around when it comes to cheese, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just start getting it more incorporated in. Alright, and then once you finally get everything kind of incorporated really well, you want to make sure that the cheese is evenly mixed throughout the biscuit mix. Alright, so once you get that all put back together like that, then you clean up your area here, eh? Okay? We're going to go ahead and get us a pan and get yourself out a spoon. So you got our pan. Oh, don't forget, preheat your oven to 450. Nothing in there. So once you get that taken care of, get you some parchment paper. Just like yonder. Alright. Get you out. You do a spoon. But we're gonna do quarter cup. Alright? So go ahead and start just plopping those right on in. Go ahead and just kind of push them down just a little bit. Alright, and then this stuff right here, the leftover kind of stuff, so if you just want to make that, let's say that's all you need for dinner tonight, you can go ahead and wrap this up and you can keep it for about a day. But I recommend doing it as quickly as possible. Just bake them all too and have them ready. You can also make them into little breakfast sandwiches for the next day, which will be really good, or you can have them, tonight we're having them with seafood, so that's what we're doing. We're having kind of a red lobster night here at this house, okay? So anyway, while we wait for the oven to preheat, we'll go ahead and just sit here and just do nothing, okay? That'll be great. Thank you. All right. Once the oven has preheated to 450, go ahead and pop these bad boys in and kind of keep an eye on it. Start at 10 minutes and just kind of keep an eye on them. You don't want to burn these bad boys, otherwise you'll probably cry. Anyway, let's get these in. Alright, so while that's going, we need to kind of get some of the little stuff you put on top called the garlic butter herb spread there, okay, big boy? Alrighty, let's do it. Let's get a knife. So, with these guys, go ahead and chop off your little legs. Chop off the little legs of these guys. Oh no, my legs! No, Daddy, no! Alright. Get yourself some parsley. Let's go ahead and chop it up. So we're just going to chop up. You just need about 2 tablespoons worth. That's about it. We'll call that good. Leftovers here, you can just, yeah. Alright, after that, go ahead and put that crap in that crap. Okay? Remember, 2 tablespoons of parsley. I don't want that. We'll go ahead and just, so let's go ahead and get back here. And just, you know, don't be like me and just make sure to really chop it up really good, okay? You don't want chunks in there. It'll just be kind of nasty. Alright, that looks a lot better, okay? Okay, Mr. Soda Boy? Alright, great. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, now, so you've got that bad boy, okay? So go ahead and get your garlic. So you're gonna need 2 teaspoons of garlic to go with that. Teaspoons, okay? Teaspoons, okay, be nice there, 2 teaspoons. Anyway, and then you're gonna need a half a cup of butter. Yes, there's a lot of butter in this, and yes, this is not healthy, and yes, this is good for you as far as your soul goes, okay? Your heart might not like it, your belly will like it, and your brain's gonna love it, okay? So let's just get back into this, okay? So go ahead and get your butter, and we're gonna go ahead and melt that again, okay? So we're gonna melt butter twice today, okay? That's how we're gonna do it. All right, once the butter gets melted down, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put our garlic, and then once we get the garlic kind of incorporated into that bad boy, okay, we're gonna put in our parsley, okay? That's what we're gonna do today, okay? Hope you guys like it. Alrighty guys, it's time to pull the biscuits out. Got me a nice glove here. We're gonna get them bad boys out. Holy. Wow. Those look good. Those look real good, man. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. All right. The best part's coming up. But let them rest for about 5 minutes. Let it kind of come back to life. That doesn't make any sense, but anyway, we're gonna keep going with it. Come back to life. And then we're gonna mop these bad boys. We're gonna mop them up, mop. Okay, all right, so we've got to mop these guys. Get your freaking mop, okay? Get your mop out. All of these. Look at that. Let's mop them. Don't skip on the mopping here now, boys. I'll tell you that. Boys and gals, don't you dare skip on the mopping. Make sure you mop them, boys. All right, so these are some Cheddar Biscuits, boy. Let me tell you what. I'm gonna try one and burn my mouth, but whatever. It's worth it. Oh my God, just so good, so cheesy, so biscuity, so garlicky, so good. Yeah, that goes hard in the paint, man, let me tell you. All right, so cook these bad boys with your seafood meals if you like, or just make them because you just want to make them and you're hungry and you want to be a ham sandwich like me. So I'm not really a ham sandwich, but I like to eat like a ham sandwich. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys tuning in today on the Untested Chef. Sorry we weren't here last week. There was some issues with some technical differences we had with the freaking computer. So this week we're hoping for a lot better run. But if you guys liked watching this and you guys like the recipes, like this video, don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube, follow us on our Facebook, and do some things on our Instagram, I guess. Anyway, guys, we appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the bell, and we'll see you guys next week on the Untested Chef, y'all. See ya!